The Chinese Communist regime has offered the Taliban $10 billion and a promise to build infrastructure in exchange for access to Afghanistan's lithium reserves. We bring in an expert to examine the motivation behind this deal, considering a few things. One is that there are cheaper ways for China to get lithium, for example, from Chile. On top of that, a previous attempt by China on a copper mine deal never led to a successful mining operation due to insurgency and logistics difficulties. And there's uncertainty about whether Afghanistan's lithium resources can actually be extracted profitably. Have a listen. Joining me now is Bart Marcois, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of International Affairs at the U.S. Energy Department. Bart, it is great having you with us today.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Yes, and given the context that we mentioned, what do you suspect is the real reason behind this proposed deal between China and the Taliban? Is it about lithium or for the chance for China to infiltrate Afghanistan with its Belt and Road Initiative?
Oh, it's both. Lithium is the most expensive mineral in the world, or one of the most expensive minerals in the world these days. Biden made it that way by limiting our production of energy resources here at home. We can't drill for oil, we can't produce gas or coal, and that makes batteries, this whole conversion to an all-electric economy requires a massive expenditure on batteries. For everything from your iPhone to your Tesla to the grid backup for a lot of people. And lithium is the absolutely essential mineral to make batteries. China is locking up the lithium supply all around the world, and they have been for the last 15 years. That's what the Belt and Road Initiative is about, is to lock up strategic minerals. And they are doing this deal not so much, they don't care if they never develop the lithium, they just don't want anyone else to develop the lithium. As long as they have the rights, then their lithium, they can charge whatever they want for the lithium they're already producing.
How could China's deal offer the Taliban affect the U.S. in terms of dependence on China, supply chains, and in areas like EV market competition?
Great question. It means that we are even more dependent on China than we already are. We cannot develop, you can't develop solar energy without lithium. You can't develop solar energy without China. Almost every single solar cell produced in the world is produced in China. No matter where the panels are assembled, they rely on cells that are produced in China because China has locked up the strategic minerals necessary to make them. Lithium doesn't exist in rich veins or seams like gold or coal. You can't dig a tunnel and isolate the lithium. You have to strip mine it. And for China, they don't care. They literally will cut off the top of a mountain. They'll process every bucket full of dirt through a harsh chemical process. And then they just dump this scorched dirt back in huge piles, leaving the landscape looking like, Mordor. They'll blast it. With Western methods, developing lithium is expensive and difficult. With strip mining, it's just a matter of stripping it out, running it through the process, and collecting the lithium.
Very interesting perspective. Bart Marcois, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of International Affairs of the Energy Department. Thank you so much for your analysis.
Thank you.